What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Inflatable channel, and welcome back to showing all my projections, which is part 6, by the way. I forgot to mention that. And today I'm showing you the Star Shower slideshow, which is the projection that has 12 different Christmas slides, and I think, a few different holiday slides. And so I'm going to show you all the slides that it has, so let's check it out. And here it is, and this is one of the first slides I'll be showing you. This is one of the Christmas slides, as you can see, and I really like it. It's really cool. And what's interesting about this one, and I'll show it with this slide, is it has the fast motion, which is what's on now. And then if I turn it all the way to this section, then it's on slow, as you can see here. But I usually like it on this one because I just think it looks prettier. It's still a little like slow, but it's still fast. So you can still see everything, and it's not like whirling motion, like whirling past you. You can see pretty much what all the slides has to offer. And of course, then it has this option, which is just pausing it, and just so it looks like that. Which I would probably pause it like that, and just do something like that if I did pause it, but I usually don't. So there's the pause option. But this is what it looks like with this slide. And here it is with the Easter slide. I do like this one. This is when I first got it. I actually first used it for Easter in 2019. So as you can see, I really like this one. This is really cool, and I'm glad to have at least this projector to have different slides for the season. It doesn't have a St. Patrick's Day one, which is totally fine because I never do anything for that one. But I love that it has an Easter one, and I think it's super cool. And what they have on this slide, I think, is really cool. The bunny and the the chick and the egg and the basket and the multicolor egg. But overall, this is a really cool slide for this projector. And here's one of the other Christmas slides. I'm kind of just showing you in a random order here. But this is the other Christmas slide, like I said. And I like, it's got a present, a bow, snowflake, and an ornament. And I always, every year, try to switch out the Christmas slide so it looks different every Christmas. And I usually try to go in the order that they usually are. Oh, that's interesting. The bow looks a little broken. Weird. That's a little weird, but overall I think this is a really cool projector slide for Christmas. Now moving on, we here have now, what was that? A Halloween projection, which is what I had on it last year, I believe, I think. And so for Halloween, so I really like this one because this is primarily ghosts, but there are some white bats in it, and I do think this is a really cool one for Halloween. And I love the assortment of having at least 2 different projection slides for Halloween. I think this one is really cool. And now back to the Christmas slides. This one is really cool, and I, of course, have used pretty much all the Christmas slides now since I've had this since 2019. This has got a reindeer, Santa Claus, a present, and a Christmas tree. And I really like this slide as well for this projector, and I think it's really cool and definitely one I like to use, of course, as well. And now continuing on with Christmas here, we got a similar one with a Santa head, a snowflake, and now we have a stocking and a candy cane. This is a really cool one, and I really like it. And like I said, there's 12 different Christmas slides, and I try to use almost every Christmas one every year and switch it up for the display. And I think I've used this one. I'm not sure yet. I think I'm back in the rotation of the first one, which the first one is technically snowflakes, but I use the snowflakes one for winter if I do a winter display. And so yeah, this is the other Christmas slide, so we'll move on to the next one. And continuing on, now we have the birthday party one, I guess you can call it. That's just balloons. I've used occasionally, for birthday party stuff or birthday stuff. It is a cool and unique one, having the birthday balloons. And so I'm glad that they have the option for birthday balloons for special occasions such as birthdays or any other, celebration type thing you want to do. But this one is definitely cool, and definitely glad to have this as an option as well. I briefly did mention this one earlier when I was talking about one of the Christmas ones, and this one is just snowflakes. I use primarily for winter display if I do something like that, but this one is just all snowflakes, and I definitely do like it because it kind of looks like falling snowflakes in a way. I mean, it's the world motion, thing where it crosses each other, but it does kind of look like falling snowflakes in a way, kind of. So I definitely like that one. It's definitely a cool and unique one for sure. And now moving on, we are now on the other Halloween slide, like I've mentioned. I believe this is the one I have ready for this year's Halloween display, because how I have them set up is I have separate bags. One bag is all the ones that are ready and lined up for this year's season, and the other ones are just the other ones for backup for when I'm ready to use them. And so this one is the one that's set for this year's Halloween display. I like it because it's got 2 pumpkins, or I guess 1 pumpkin, and a boo with an exclamation point, and then 2 ghosts, and then a bat with a moon. And I definitely think it's a cool little unique for sure one. And it kind of looks white on screen a little bit. I guess it's because of this brightness and the glare. But like I said, this is a really cool projector, or projection slide, I should say, and I really do like it. There's a little, you can see a little of the colors there. It comes and goes. You can see the colors, but like I said, this is a really cool Halloween one. And now here's the 4th of July one, or just the firework one, because I have used this for New Year's Day, New Year's Eve as well. At least one other time I did for New Year's, and I use it mainly for the 4th of July above the garage instead of above the office window like you usually see. But like I said, this is a really cool one because it's got a mixture of firework burst and just, I guess I can call them this like starburst as well. Not like the candy, but definitely a cool one for sure. And I love the effect of it because it's, like I said, it can be used for 4th of July or New Year's or any like a special occasion as well that fireworks might be used for, but mainly, July 4th, what I use them for. But like I said, I think for July 4th or any, New Year's Day or whatever, or New Year's Eve, I should say, this is a really cool one for sure. And so we are now on to the next Christmas slide, as you can see here. And this is a really nice one because it's got a present, an ornament, and a Christmas tree. It's a little out of focus. I mean, it's going to be hard to really see the true design of it because of the brightness of it. But like I said, I think this is a really cool one, and there you can see a little bit there. But I think this is a really cool slide for Christmas. Not sure in what order this slide is. Like I said, it's just kind of random how I'm showing you. But I think this is a really cool Christmas slide. And the last slide I'll be showing you today is the Hearts Valentine's slide. This is a really cool one. I've used it, of course, for Valentine's Day displays, and it was funny for about 2-ish years. All I had was this for Valentine's. I didn't have inflatables like I do now, so it's cool to have this as well. And I also used it for the Valentine's display I did at Fort Wilderness Campground in Disney World, like I did for February of this year. As you saw those 2 day and night videos of that display for Fort Wilderness Valentine's display. But overall, like I said, this is a really cool projector, and I really like the Roll in Motion projector. I think it's really cool. And the Star Shower projector with the different slides. There is one that's newer that has different slides, so I might look at getting that one at some point, but for now this one still works great, and the slides are still good and work great. But overall, I think this is really cool. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.